Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna bring us back to the hideout again?
Dale is plotting,
I didn't
and
think
much
so.
smarter than us, especially Mr. Chai.
Dad.
We should be ready.
I should be confident, but I'm worried.
Hey, everyone. Vibe check. Macaron, I need you to be positive for this one. Peppermints, it'll be hard, but don't let emotion get in the way. Corsica, I can count on you to be level-headed about this. Cinnamon, keep doing whatever you're doing.
You know, I like this new Chai. He's quite come around, hasn't he?
So, let's prep everyone.
Oh, so instead of being in the apartment house, who's the big bad accountant? Nice. So instead of being in the apartment, we have...
You doing okay?
We got the office here. Ah.
You doing okay? You gonna be alright with Kale?
There's probably nothing I can say to change his mind. All I really want to know is where my mom is.
I thought she retired.
Technically, but ever since Kale took over the company, it's like she dropped off the map. I have a feeling he knows where she is.
Well, we'll get you some answers. Then make him pay. Well, looks like we're at the end of our set. Anything you need to get off your chest?
Chai, looking at all we've been through, I'm sorry how rough things started between us.
Hey, we all got our problems. Can't say I made a good first impression either.
Guess we learned a lot from each other.
Oh my god, they're gonna...
Kind of sanded down each other's sharp edges, I guess.
Uncharacteristically introspective, Chai.
There's gonna be some kind of relationship going on here.
Could say the same for you. I'm looking forward to the day you do something heroically irresponsible.
May have to wait a bit longer for that.
Nice. Alright. Let's get out of here and go visit the rest of the team.
Mr. Chai!
Alright, Cinnamon. Give me the data breakdown.
On what, Mr. Chai?
On the thing we're about to do.
I do not just have random data. I need something to quantify.
Oh god.
Well, quantify me.
I actually tried, but every time I put you into a calculation, I get an error. I think you are the human equivalent of dividing by 0.
Awesome.
For you, maybe, but for me, it is very confusing.
So Roque Fur managed to keep a giant werewolf hidden inside him. What about you, Cinnamon? What's hiding under that hunk of metal?
Unfortunately, nothing, Mr. Chai. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Ha, okay.
Everybody's got something.
I want to believe so, but I have yet to find it.
When the time comes, you'll know it.
Alright. Enough for you. Oh yeah, she's over here, okay.
How's it going? I gotta say, as much as I didn't see Roquefort actually turning into a giant wolf, I didn't expect us to come this far.
You assumed I would fail?
Well, I figured your luck had to run out at some point.
Well, at least she's
Don't
being
get
honest.
cocky. Kale's like nothing we've come to before.
I'm not underestimating him.
That's good. But I'm a bit worried about Peppermint. This is personal for her.
After all we've been through, it might not be easy. But I think she can handle it.
You might be right about that. But we need to be there for her when she needs it.
That's what we're here for.
I will say this, it's easier for me right now to get a little thumb break doing this.
I tell you this, but don't expect an easy victory here.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Well, up until now, you seem to expect everything to go your way.
Why are you bumming me out before this critical moment?
I want to help you figure things out, Chai.
Now?
Actually, you're probably right. Why don't we save a self-reflection until after all of this?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good call, Corsica.
Yeah, let's get to the last one and then we will head on our way.
Deep breaths. Shy.
We'll check the shop too, just in case.
Are you panicking again?
How could I not? We're up against Kale.
But we took down everything they've thrown at us so far. And Roquefort was even a giant werewolf.
You're right. Like you said, I gotta be a bit more confident.
Exactly.
When you're worried about what's to come, do what I do. Just think in an hour, 2 hours, we'll be done. And we'll have won. See yourself at the finish line.
I like his thoughts on this.
Insightful, Chai.
Yeah, I read it when I flipped through Peppermint's diary.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
So, Kale's office. He's home turf. What can we expect?
Honestly, I don't know. Spoke to Corsica, and even she's never been inside.
Well, that's not good.
You're right. It's not.
Wait, don't freak out. It just means we have the advantage of not knowing what we are doing.
Well, Chai's great at
How is
that.
that an advantage?
Well, we'll be alert. Be ready for everything, since we don't expect anything.
Well, that's one way to look at it. All right. Maybe this will work out.
Okay, so let's check the shop out. Got 25,000. It's not going to give us enough for anything here. We're 5,000 short for a life gauge. We'll have to see if we can get one before we start the last round here. We could use the rip and tear on the level 3, but I don't think we're up that high yet. Okay, that'll be cool, but nah, all these need an extra gauge. I'd rather save my gauge for as many attacks as I can right now. All right, let's just get to her. Right, it's time for the final countdown.
Roquefort's private elevator will take us to Kale's office. Everyone get on.
Yep, everybody get on here. I'm still like to see how this cat's farting out music right now.
This is it, everyone.
I can't believe it.
Bet you didn't think we'd still be hanging out, Peppermint.
Nope. And I didn't think we'd be teaming up with Vandelay's own staff either.
This was definitely not in my weekly schedule.
Are we sure we're gonna be okay?
I have learned much from Mr. Chai, and you, sir, must chill out.
Chai?
Yeah?
Chai, I do trust you. You know that, right?
Oh God, this is turning
Couldn't have
cheesy.
done it on my own.
Now arriving at Kale Vandelay's office.
776 floor.
It's just you and us, Kale. And nothing's gonna come between us.
Really? Except for this army.
Mom?
Peppermint?
You're here?
I never left.
776 was the floor. Yeah, in this building it's huge. Oh no.
And that's as far as you'll come.
Mom, what are you doing? I tried to find you. Kale's here, and there's this...
Spectra, I know. I promise to help him, no matter who gets in the way.
Roxanne. No, you'd never do something like this.
Unless she's being controlled by...
Spectra.
Kale's finest work.
Yep.
And able to seduce even the most
stubborn of minds.
Oh God.
You used it on your own mother.
Well, how else could I have gotten this job? I wasn't Mommy's favorite.
Let her go.
I know you probably think Spectra is nefarious, but I disagree. It's simply nudging people into the Vandelay ecosystem.
Oh God.
Wait, this is all an overly complicated plan to sell more product.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to make something people actually want to buy? It's ridiculously hard! Hey, a new whatever! Well, what color, what model, size, speed, do I need it? All that stress, gone. Because we'll subconsciously make that decision for you.
You're enslaving them.
I'm freeing them with the truth of having a better life.
Wow. This has so many levels.
Corporate.
I know, right? But look at you, wanting a brand new Project Armstrong enhancement to become a rock star. You're nothing without my technology. You bought into it, and you'll help bring even more customers.
Project Armstrong was meant to help people. It was Mom's idea.
Well, Spectra is mine. And look who's in control now. Bam!
Oh, God. Kale's really got some...
Spectra's wireless test run. Keep an eye on your buddy Chai here.
No! We're so close!
There goes his guitar.
Stealing my technology and then calling yourself a rock star?
I
For
broke.
doing what, exactly?
I don't know what to do. Maybe Kale is right. I'm nothing without this arm.
Are you kidding me?
Don't let him get to you.
You led us here.
And it's because of who you are.
But I can't get us out of this.
Yeah, I don't know how I broke it, but I broke it.
It's not your fault, Mr. Chai. It's a harmonic force field.
A harmonic force field? You mean like sound?
All right, here we go.
Yes, but destroying it requires a huge amount of energy.
If I can synchronize with the frequency, I have to at least try. It's not over yet. Stand back.
All right. Let's go, kids. Gotta feel the beat.
Remember, feel the beat.
Okay, QTE time.
You may not be slim, but you get it done.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
You might not see it.
Just feel it.
Just have to focus.
Gotta do that one again.
Just have to focus.
See, just focus. I'm letting go early.
Just have to focus.
There we go.
I like this new Chai. He's quite come around, hasn't he?
I love this music. I love this music.
Together.
Missed two. You gonna let me have it?
Mr. Chai, like your bag.
Nice. I like your pants. Great.
Good enough.
Last one. Gotta redo this.
I got this.
There we go.
Right. I do trust you. You know that, right?
And I know it now.
Last one.
I don't need a guitar.
God damn, this is beautiful.
I am a rock star.
Holy hell. God damn, that's beautiful.
I thought you said you didn't need a guitar.
Yeah, but this is much cooler. We can do this.
So what?
Finally, some peace and quiet. Someone get me a cortado.
Coffee machine's only putting out decaf, sir.
What?
Sorry, Kale.
Now, this.
Shout out to the Glass Pyramids. They've done some banging work on this.
We got beef.
Okay, screw this. Do what you need to do, just stop them.
Mission briefing. Team, split up and let's get this jackass.
Oh, so this is how they're gonna do it, okay. Just wanna see if there's any extras there before we head out. Upside. Oh, it's over there where I need to do something. Okay. Ooh. I like that. They are loading me up, so we know something's coming. Which, of course, is the final battle of the game.
Where do I
got you, Jai.
All right.
Nice.
John, you're gonna need this.
Thank you.
We're in.
Hot damn. All right. Fight number one. One down.
Yeah, guys.
Get rid of these guys because they're annoying as hell. Why am I hitting that one? It's this one I want to hit. All right, here we go. Looks a hell of a lot better now. Thank you. Perfect parrier. Successfully parry 200 times.
Hasn't stopped me yet. I'll find a way.
All right. I still need to get some health back. Bingo. That's a damaged elevator. I know I gotta go up on that forklift here in a second. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I move on here, because I want to make sure I got as much health and as much everything as I can possibly get. Oh, there's more up there. Okay. Damn it. A little over enthusiastic on that shot there, so. Once again, I want to thank everybody who stopped by here tonight and is checking things out. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, because this game is absolutely fantastic. I figured, you know what? If we're having so much fun, let's see if we can wrap this up tonight. Nothing over here. Is there anything up there? Nope. Look, even like out of the side ring clamps are like that. Jesus.
We're coming for you, Kale.
Whoops. As he's beating the crap out of me.
Great job, Cinnamon.
Shake it off, Chai.
Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, it's just the background. Okay, never mind. This is not good. I'm using up my life right now. Just gonna check if there's anything down here before I head up. Surprisingly light on the health here. I'm actually really surprised with this.
Almost near the path to the Spectra building.
A few gears here and there, but other than that,
gonna be smooth sailing from here. Okay.
How come I don't think that?
What the hell is that?
And now for something you won't get past.
Get out of there, little guy!
Sanzo's robot?
Looks like Kale put on the final touches.
Oh, crap!
Gotta roll up my sleeve. Let me out. All eyes on you. Ready for this?
That was rough. I got two more. If I read the guidebook right online, I got 2 chapters left. All right, here we go. But boom! Yeah, so we're actually chasing down Kale right now.
Any ideas?
You won't take it on by yourself. Just avoid it for now.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Try to look for a way back to us.
Okay. I love how there's arrows everywhere for our stuff here. But I definitely will take the health where I can get it here. This doesn't look conspicuous at all.
Run towards it! Trust me on this one. Hey, to your left. Run through the shutter.
All right, we're safe there for the moment. Of course, I'm hitting my left button when I should be hitting the right.
Nowhere to run. Corsica! This is where you don't let me down!
Nice! Let's go! Tag team back again!
You want to get out of there?
Thanks, Macaron!
Not done yet.
Damn it. I love these 2D levels. They go straight out of 3D into 2D.
This should be of assistance.
Yeah, that'll work. Nice. All right. Got through that relatively unscathed.
It appears the break in its armor reveals a critical weak point.
Not sure it's enough to take that thing down, though.
Well, it's something. Just gotta get close to it.
More batteries.
Well, the good news. I think it lost me.
You sure about that, bud? I don't think so. When there's no third spot to link up to.
Its arm is stuck. Any way you can reach it.
Kinda busy right now. Give me a second. What you got? You got this?
Just focus.
Uh-oh, here we go. Didn't even show me the second one. That's the scary part about that one. All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, baby! I'll take a B on that. Uh-oh.
Like that'll do it.
You're gonna do something, Shy! Do it now!
Hold on. Coming in hot. Bet you won't see this coming.
Boom, baby! Take a little piece of my arm now, baby!
Wait, where's Cinnamon?
I think this may do the job. Perhaps that arm can still be used.
Cinnamon, what are you doing?
I can finally be of assistance. I must seize this opportunity.
Oh, I got Cinnamon now.
Oh my, this is quite fun. I see why you enjoy this, Mr. Jai.
So they're basically giving him the, I got a tutorial from Cinnamon, too.
I'm compatible. It's quite heavy, though. I could use a hand.
Ha ha ha. Man, the corny jokes.
Yes, yes, yes! Let's help him out.
You ready?
I'd like to see how those all the little people there are actually holding that.
Let's do this.
Ah, damn. I love these QTE events out here. Get him! Get that son of a gun! Oh, we got another one. Full power! Wouldn't we die at the same time, though? Hot damn. Oh. Cinnamon's done.
Was I dope, Mr. Chai?
That was very dope, Cinnamon. Man
Wow.
is messed up.
Nothing I can't fix.
Stop, Kale. I will be fine. I'm glad to finally be useful.
We'll take it from here, lad.
Guys, we gotta move.
This is it.
Let's close the set.
Okay. We just took out the big boss. So that's track 11. We got a B. No continues. Life is good. It is showdown time. Let's freaking do this. I was going to end the stream around 8, but no, we're finishing this tonight. This is this game is awesome.
Gotta admit, you work really well together.
You're not going through with this.
You know how you get to the top? Having vision. Something all of you lack.
Really?
Enough, Kale. You can't stop all of us.
Oh, really? You've had a few hits, but I think it's time we break up the band.
Damn it, Kale!
How about it, Chai? Come on my side. I can make you a real rock star. World famous.
You know what? I'm good.
Yeah,
you know
good.
what? Doesn't matter. We both know who's the target user of Spectra.
Hot damn Principal Palpatine. I say Principal because he's a hell of a lot younger. Oh, damn.
Another pawn. And this one should fare me better.
I'm proud to be a member of the Vandelay family.
It looks like Rasputin from Destiny.
Well,
okay.
Point. I'm controlling.
Nice cat.
Yes, 808!
Are we getting 808 versus?
Is this a joke? You think I can't deal with a cat? What do you think you can do?
Well, that was easy enough.
Stupid machine. This'll stop you.
You can do this, 808!
Hang in there.
Oh, hello.
Damn it.
Get him, Chai!
All right, Chai. 808's done his job. Time to do yours. Let's freaking go.
Don't call it a comeback.
Pain in the ass. You know what? Let's take this outside.
We got the rooftop battle and everything. Oh my.
See what I am capable of?
Stop it, Kale! Just give it up!
Back off. You got me right.
Stop it, Kale!
Don't forget, you're just a defect. Got this!
Go get him, Chai!
You got it. It ends here.
Kale, you've gone too far! Chai, we can do this! Let's do this!
I did not call for that, but
Just give it up! Try this out! Stop it, Kale!
give it up.
Damn it!
This epic
Thought I
fight
could
on the
get
rooftop
there.
And you lose here? We haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet.
Yeah, I know. There's another forum here coming up. All right, let's skip this and let's get to it.
Peppermint, come on. Stop it, Kale. Give it up. Ty, you can do this. Peppermint, need help?
See what I am capable of?
Gone too far. Peppermint,
Come on!
Ty, we can do this. Peppermint, your turn. Try this out. Your turn, Peppermint. Come on. Try this out. Just give it up. Your turn, Peppermint. Ty, we can do this. Push it up. Just give it up. Peppermint. Ty, we can do this. Try this out. Kale, you've gone too far. Push it up. Just give it up. Peppermint, come on. Let's go.
You got me right.
Try this out. Kale, you've gone too far. Peppermint, come on. Stop it, Kale. Your turn, Peppermint. Kale, you've gone too far.
Let me show you the
Try this out. Peppermint, come on. Just give it up.
It ends here.
Push it up. Kale, you've gone too far.
Damn.
Peppermint, your turn. Go get him, guy. Peppermint, come on. Try this out. Push it up. Just give it up. Peppermint, Kale, you've gone too far. Peppermint, your turn. Just give it up. Here we go. Kale, you've gone too far. Your turn, Peppermint. Come on. Peppermint,
Show you the future.
try this out. Just give it up. Here we go. Ty, we can do this. Sure, Peppermint. Just give it up. Here we go. Stop it, Kale. Peppermint, just give it up. Push it up, Kale. You've gone too far. Sure, Peppermint. Light him up.
It ends here.
Try this out. Ty, we can do this. Here we go. Just give it up. Peppermint, Kale, you've gone too
Let
far.
me show you the future.
Peppermint, your turn. Stop it, Kale. Your turn, Peppermint. Help? Push it up. Ty, we can do this. Peppermint, stop it, Kale. Here we go. Kale, you've gone too far.
Okay, he's down. First one.
Come on,
Ah!
Figures. You didn't even have a chance.
I missed the parry on the first one, so I was pretty much dead. Let's go.
Go get him, guys.
Dodge this!
Give it up. Ty, we can do this. Here we go. Stop it, Kale.
See what I am capable of?
Here we go. Just give it up. Let's go. Here we go. Ty, we can do this. Peppermint. Your turn. Stop it, Kale. Here we go. Kale, you've gone too far. Your turn, Peppermint. Stop it, Kale. Peppermint, come on. Ty, we can do this. Here we go. Just give it up. Peppermint, stop it, Kale.
Let me show you the
Peppermint, come on, just give it up. Peppermint, stop it, Kale.
You got luck.
Peppermint, come on. Yeah. Peppermint, your turn, Kale. You've gone too far. Your fate is fixed. Pick it up. Light him up. Peppermint, come on. Go get him, Shy. Pick it up. Stop it, Kale. Peppermint, your turn. Come on. Here we go. Need help? Your turn, Peppermint. Ty, we can do this.
See what I am capable of?
Here we go. Stop it, Kale. Ty, we can do this. Let's go.
It ends here.
Go get him, guys. Your turn, Peppermint. Just give it up. Try this out. Stop it, Kale.
You got luck.
Here we go. Go. Pick it up. Yeah. Try this out. Just give it up. Peppermint, come on. Need help? Pick it up. Ty, we can do this. Here we go. Stop it, Kale.
No, I'm not.
Pick it up. Ty, we can do this. Peppermint, just give it up.
Damn.
Figures. You didn't even have a chance.
All right, I'm gonna get it this time. Got close the last time. Of course I'm gonna get it this time because this is when the ads are kicking in, right?
Damn it!
Get down, Ty.
All right, let's get him here.
Your turn, Peppermint. Come on.
Dodge this!
Peppermint, Ty, we can do this. Try this out. Just give it up. Peppermint, come on. Huh? Try this out. Kale, you've gone too far. Peppermint, stop it, Kale. Try this out. Just give it up.
turn.
Ty, we can do this.
Peppermint!
Just give it up.
Peppermint!
Ty, we can do this.
I should have parried those.
Let me show you the future. You got lucky. See what I am capable of?
Peppermint! Your turn.
Kale, you've gone too far.
Let me show you the future. Back off!
There we go. Now we're getting a little more proficient here.
Peppermint!
Stop it, Kale.
Peppermint! Come on!
Kale, you've gone too far.
It ends here. Back off!
Let's do this, Jai. Double grip.
Yeah!
There we go. All right, let's get this right this time.
Come on, Charlie. You should see what this body is capable of.
Well, I guess we are going to. Oh, shit. He's Doc Ock!
Put your pathetic Armstrong tech to shame.
We'll see about that.
Oh, yes, we will.
Your turn, Peppermint!
Ty, we can do this.
Get up!
All eyes on it.
Might want to stand back.
Stay back, Ty. Let me handle that.
Force it up!
That's right. I can break that lens for you, Jai.
Target locked.
Try this out!
Caught him, Ty.
Macaron! Sock him!
Let's finish this, Ty.
Come here! Well, this new tech too much for you.
Okay. I gotta see, I gotta use all three of my my partners here. That's cool. I like the mechanic.
You should see.
Here we
what
go.
this body is capable of.
This is what a good video game should do at the end.
Pathetic Armstrong tech to shame.
We'll see about that.
Oh yes, we will.
You got this, Mac!
I can break that lens for you, Jai.
Your turn, Peppermint!
Let's go. Now finish it. Show Kale who's in charge.
Minor malfunction. Come here!
Ty, let me break those shields. That's a spinning tail.
Payback time. Let me handle that.
Peppermint, come on!
Stop it, Tail. That's it. Hey, can't lose this.
Ready for this?
Try this out!
Okay, just get it off. Get up! Got him, Ty.
I gotta remember to start parrying instead of just...
Might want to stand back.
Get up. That now it's up to you.
Peppermint, just give it up! Gotcha! You got this back!
Let's finish this time.
Get him, Macaron!
Got him. Now see if you can destroy them.
Let's do this!
Double threat! Yeah! You got this back!
Let's go spin it, Tails.
He's only got 3 arms left, so I know which 2 he's got left.
Might want to stand back.
Here we go, Tail. I'll never forget you.
Oh, I gotta attack the arms, not the body. I gotta remember to start parrying.
Ready for this?
Boom! Guess I didn't have to parry as much as I need to.
On my side, you could have been something, Chai.
So what are you doing now, you son of a gun? Oh no. Omega.
Adventure ends here. See what I am capable of?
No, don't let it get to you.
Guys, we can do this!
Ah.
That's what you get for siding with losers.
All right. I'm on the third type now with a full tank, right? So
It's over!
Adventure ends here.
Peppermint!
Tail, you've gone too far!
You little losers! Not even you can stop this. Back off. this. See what I am capable of?
Okay, last one.
You are a defect who got lucky.
Okay, here we go.
I put in the hard work.
You think I'm winging this? Not anymore.
See? You can't match what I can do.
Be. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Get me there. Got it.
You ruined this company enough.
Come on, Corey.
Bam!
Can't believe I looked up to you. Compliment.
Bam!
This isn't just about vandalism.
And this is game over.
Bam!
Enough's enough.
I royally
Give us
screwed
the
up that last
password.
one, but that's okay.
Never. You're just a bunch of losers.
Maybe so. But together, we're unstoppable.
Dun dun dun. Bam! Real guitar! Wow, it actually worked.
Just too much work.
Okay. Score is sad just because I didn't do that well in the last part. There we go!
I think so.
Finish the game and complete every level on normal difficulty. Hot damn! Thanks, AO8. Very nice. We got a problem here. I think we might not be done. Oh, maybe we are.
It's over. This is just a bunch of scrap metal now.
I
Oh.
was worried there for a second, but I knew you could do it.
Look who's here.
I'll assume by the damage done that Mr. Chai was involved.
Ah! Nothing like a dolly, right?
Time, mate.
It's done.
You did it, Chai.
We did it.
Aww. Such a feel-good moment here. Damn.
I apologize for putting you through all this.
Nothing we couldn't handle, Miss Vandelay.
I won't make the same mistakes again. If possible, I'd like to make it up. It would be an honor to work for the company. The real Vandelay that I admired.
And we will welcome you with open arms.
Ah, nice.
Oh, Macaron. After all these years, it's so good to see you at my side again.
I should have done something sooner. Known things went right, Roxanne.
You made it right. That's what matters. And our team needs you back leading development.
Got
Nice.
a new partner, too.
While it might not look it, I had quite a fun adventure coming to meet you.
Nice.
I won't run away this time, Mom. I understand what you always wanted for me. And the company.
Peppermint, you need to do things your own way.
Aww. Feel good moments here. I thought it was going to be her and Chai, to be honest.
To do.
I'd like that a lot.
Ah, Chai.
I'd love to help, but don't quite think I, fit a job description. So maybe I should see myself out.
Chai, I think you know yourself. That you are special. Making the most of what was handed to you and making a difference.
Aw.
I think that's the kind of attitude we need here right now. And Project Armstrong needs an ambassador. A leader, a real rock star.
Damn.
Are you interested?
I hope so. Why not? Oh. All right. I always let the credits run through because, well, frankly, there's always something. Oh, here we go. Bethesda hit it out of the park here with this game. Because we're hitting the ending credits here right now. So this was about, I'd say about 12 hours that we took on this. We did start an hour into the stream. But yeah, Bethesda always finds a way to knock it out of the park, and they did it on this game as well. We used the streamer music. The stream music just beautiful. Be interesting to see what it's like on the licensed music, but system runs on decaf. Nice. And the little set of details to every joke that comes in here. Like, all the jokes, they're cornier than hell, and they all should have been, right? Aww, she's blushing. I wonder what's going on there. I love that it's ambiguous like that. Then there's Chai, who is trying to actually learn how to play guitar. It's amazing that Peppermint didn't want 808 back. That was the big thing she was talking about earlier in the game, right? But yeah, absolutely. It's amazing. This game here, I would have to say the best thing about it, like, our stream here, we've been going for about 5.5 hours playing the game. It didn't feel like that. Chai pointing backwards, they're going forward. That's great. Okay. At least Chai knew where he was going. But you gotta love the artwork, you gotta love the music. Like, I would have to say this is probably gonna be one of my games of the year this year. And they made it so there's 4 difficulty levels on it so that you can actually you can cater it to your needs. Like, I don't need something overly difficult when I'm playing video games. I want something that I can have fun with. Yes, speaking of as a fighting game fan, I know that sometimes feels like I'm contradicting myself, but this just felt good to play.
So, you're actually gonna learn how to play guitar?
Yeah, gotta practice. Need a backup job, just in case this doesn't work out.
Oh, I wanted to hear him start strumming and see what the sounds are good. Should have put it down like it sounded like a fingernails on a chalkboard. But yeah, geez, like this is, I'd have to say, like, I don't know if you want to give it I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10 if I gotta rank it. And if you get a chance to play it, even if you're on Steam or whatnot, it might be even worth a purchase, depending on the price. As long as it's a 12-hour game. It's like one of our typical RPGs that we play through. Like, for example, this fall we played Bayonetta 3. Roughly the same amount of time. If you're gonna sit down and really grind at it, you could probably get it done in about 2-3 days. We took our time and did about 2-3 hours a night, so we stretched it out a little bit for about a month here, just over a month. But God, is it so much fun. And there is some replayability because we can go back and there's some bonus levels that now that we have all the players unlocked, we can actually go back and I think Corsica was the one that could get us into a lot of those areas that we weren't able to access earlier. So I wonder what they're going to do at the end of this to show that you can go into free play, or if you're just in a position where you're just, is it free play or is it replaying the game at the same level, just have to introduce more quality you get more factors involved here. Because I would have to say it's going to be a lot easier to go through this game if you have all 4 people available, right? But they simplified everything in this game enough that really you don't have to think too much to play it. And to me, that's the biggest takeaway out of this, is the fact that it's a very simple game. It's easy to play. It's very fun. The artwork is absolutely amazing. The music is great. I would have to say that, you know, the only thing that I would consider a flaw would be there was a few invisible walls as we were going around. The timing was tough, but fair. And for a guy like me that has no musical rhythm whatsoever, as you guys would have saw during the Just Dance stream, January 1st, it just feels good. It feels perfect. Like, it's amazing that a game like this can be so smooth like this, and it came out of nowhere. You know, as much as we crap on Microsoft and Xbox, they did good on this one. They definitely did do good on this game here. And like we said, it came out of the blue. We are talking about the first... Oh, it's been 10 minutes since I've actually had the steps on site, so that's why the screen goes dark. But yeah, just leaving this to... Just leaving this out of nowhere here. This is a very good... If this is the standard that Xbox is going to have for their games coming out this year in terms of role-playing games and whatnot, we are in a very good position right now. I'll admit, I'm not going to be playing Redfall. Forza, I might dabble a little bit in, but not much. Minecraft, hell no. But this definitely is a hell of a start to the year. I would have to say that. Like, it's going to be interesting to see how this one holds up against, like, the next RPG that we're going to be doing here on the stream this Thursday is going to be Bayonetta 1. It's going to be interesting to see how Bayonetta 1 holds up. It is a little older game, but it's still for the Switch, so if you're wondering why we're doing that, we're getting ready for Cereza and the Lost Demon that's coming out St. Patrick's Day, so hopefully we can get through that in time for the new Bayonetta to come out, and then we'll be able to enjoy everything that way. Sorry, for those that have been sitting here during the stream here or have been out throughout the entire thing, what do you guys think of the game? Like, to me, this might be one of those, if people gave it a chance, and this is even something that, I don't know if you'd actually give it to the kids, but just because of some of the humor in there isn't exactly the best, right? It looks great and looks fun, that's for sure. Yeah, like, I would highly recommend, if you have Game Pass, give this a shot. Even if you want to put it on simple mode for yourself, like there's an easier mode than what we did. And basically your timing will be your scores overall will be a lot better because your window of timing is going to be a lot wider. Basically the way they changed the difficulty of this game is they just narrowed the timing for you in terms of as the game gets more difficult, the more precise you have to be on your timings for your extras. But I know that we fell a lot. There's a lot of different builds you can have in it. We didn't get everything that we really needed to out of it. Like, we only had 3 chips. We got through it. And I like the fact that we ended up getting a little bit more aggressive at the end of the game here to keep up with these guys. And they're giving you subtle clues throughout the game as to who should be what you need to do to beat these guys. Like, especially for like Roquefort and Kale there at the end. Both your supporters, Corsica and Peppermint, it just dawned on me after they said, don't be afraid of them. And for me, in this game, you need to, if you're able to get the parry down properly, like I know I was a little button happy for the parry, so I got away with it a little bit there, but if you're able to handle the parries as you're going along, you're going to breeze through a lot of this game. Once you learn that skill, I know at the very end it was a little difficult there on that last little section with all 4 there. I know I blew that last connection, but they weren't going to make you redo it, so I would have liked to get another shot at that again, to be honest there, because the only other thing I would have to say about it is while you guys are getting a chance to watch a lot of the action going on during the QTE events, I'm having to focus right on the letters and the timing coming down. So it's going to be interesting for me to be able to go back and take a look at everything on the YouTube page. We just so you know, I am breaking this up and it's going out in sections every Wednesday. So it will be coming out till the end of March, I do believe, based on how long we've been at it right now. It's but seeing all this music here that's coming through, like they actually have to list all the music on 2 sets, so there is a ton of extra music here in this. The band that was in charge of doing all the streaming music for this game, you know, I just have to like, beautiful. Like, it was fantastic to see. It was so funny how some of the little details, like in that last level, you see the crane that's going up top to grab things. You could see it actually closing to the beat of the music. It's just, and even right now, like as you're listening to the closing music out here, it just. But I will have to say, one of my favorite moments, like, I'll have to take some time to chill with it a little bit, but that last song there, right when we were trying to break through the barrier, that was powerful music to me. Like, one thing I'd like to do is go get the soundtrack to this game. I hope that Bethesda finds a way to put it out if it isn't out already. Because the Glass Pyramids did an absolutely fantastic job on all of it. And it just... Like, I know we were playing Metal Hellsinger back in December. And your accuracy was totally dependent on what you were doing with the game. This one, not so much, and it's just perfect. It's a perfect mix. So we got a C and then a D. So you can just see here. Take it up with the CEO and come out on top. So we got a C score and a D rank. We got downgraded because of all the continues, right? So that's the only rough point here for your score. If you use a continue, you get your score downgraded.
This is impossible. It's spectra signals. They're appearing all over the Vandalay campus.
But I thought we shut it down.
Could be some sort of backup plan?
It's Kale. Wouldn't put anything past that bugger.
If only we had someone up to the task of checking those hotspots out.
Who are you implying?
You, Mr. Chai. I was implying you.
You up for another round? See what's going on here?
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice.
Okay. Search out suspicious spectra signals and challenge yourself to find what's behind their emergence. Hunt down the location of the signals in cleared stages to discover what's afoot. You can now freely select any part of the game from the sofa. So scour through the campus and find hidden challenges. Go for high scores and see anything you missed. Oh, damn. What's cooking? There's even more to do in the hideout. Cinnamon is offering his services in customizing your appearance. Corsica has prepped new time modes to test your abilities to the max with the Rhythm Tower. The Wall of Fame is unlocked with additional challenges. With even more to achieve, use tickets to unlock models in the model viewer by visiting Corsica, or listen to your favorite tunes from the Jupe. Are you a rhythm master? A new difficulty mode has been added. Rhythm. Oh god. Besides being really, really, really hard, if your rhythm gauge falls before D, it's an immediate game over. God damn, they got a hard one there. I want to see some people try that out. That would be deadly. So you're constantly got it in every battle. You got to be constantly hitting tabs like holy mother. I want to see how many of these we got. 10,000 gears, broken arm struck to 18 bonus tickets. So yeah, they basically given us all our okay, we're 3 enemies short of 5,000. Okay. So basically they are giving you options here to like there is a lot still to do in this game if you really want to. Let's take a look at the painting. A lot of outlines, not a lot filled in. That's yeah. Now we have bonus tickets on top of, oh, here you go. Oh, and you buy these with the ticket. Okay. Let's take a quick look here. I want to see what Cinnamon can do for us for our appearance.
Mr. Chai, did I ever mention to you my penchant for fashion?
No. And you seem the least likely to be into that sort of thing.
I think Sir Macaron programmed me to secretly give him advice.
Oh, God.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I discovered a convoluted way of converting gears into fashion options for us.
Oh, so you can...
No sense, but I am intrigued.
So by all means, dabble in my designs.
So basically you can change your costume. You can change the costume for everybody if you want. Oh, so you can adjust Chai's costume, and then as you go through the extra ones, you get to... So you actually get to go out and buy stuff, too, if you want. Oh, what do we got here? Well, we got original Cinnamon or new Cinnamon, based on the story. Okay. And then there's security. That's where you found her before she got caught, and then... Okay, I see you. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Crowder. You know what? We were having just so much fun with the game. I'm just like, you know what? Let's finish it. We did. Like, we have... Oh, we got the store here. What am I thinking here? I didn't see that right trigger thing there. Oh, okay, so with our gears, we could actually buy for... We could buy different outfits. That's cute. So yeah, we could run into a whole bunch of different situations here where, like... Steampunk, okay. Cowgirl. You know what? This is probably something that I might actually like do offline instead of like finish it off offline here and go through and just play it out, because it was so much fun tonight. Let me bring it back up to a chat screen because we're gonna wrap this up, because I've been on here a lot longer than I thought I'd be today. But yeah, this game here, just do yourself a favor. If you got Game Pass and you like RPGs or like games that you can relax and just put your mind in neutral and just feel the music and just go for it, this is the game for you. It is absolutely so much fun. It's pretty spectacular if you ask me. It definitely is worth a... I was going to say worth paying for it, but that's only if you're on Steam and you're not on Game Pass. If you have Xbox Game Pass, it's free. it is definitely worth checking out. So I would, this might, like I was saying earlier, this very well could be my game of the year this year. And we're only in February. And yes, I do know that Street Fighter is coming up, and it's hard to put fighting games in a game of the year, but it's gonna take a lot to impress me to beat out this one. Because fighting games to me have a higher standard than any other genre, because, well, frankly, they got a lot to prove. Last year we had MLB and Kirby as my two top games of the year last year. This is in the early running to be game of the year for me, so.